Hi everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. This is the garden journal. I think this is video 2. The cover has dried. I don't think you saw me put these in, and I did that because I'm going to hide the strings. This is the first time I've ever done it this way. So what I did was I made myself, I actually haven't tested it to see if it'll be fine. I made myself a little binding. This is the part of a cereal box. No, this actually is the back of a paper pad. And I just put a piece of yellow paper on it and distressed the edges. Now, see, I've never done this, so I thought it might be interesting especially if you're like me and you've never done it. It might be interesting to try to figure out how. I think I have a plan in my head, which is I'm only going to have, at least right now, I'm only going to have 2 signatures. However, my idea is I want to have 2 signatures. Here they are right here. And then in the middle or at the end or somewhere, I'm going to make some file folder pages to put seeds and things. And my idea is I want to make some homemade seed packets. We'll see. I don't know. I have grand ideas for this journal. My idea is first we have to measure the center. This is sharp. I haven't used it enough, I guess. Oh no, it's not right on the inch. I have to do math. Oh crud. So this is about 1, and it's, oh my land, I'll never be able to see that. Right there. So, you guys, I'm gonna cheat. If I subtract that much, watch this, watch. If I subtract that much, this should be center. Hold on, there's gotta be a way I can figure this out. So it's half, and then, oh gosh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to see that. Let me see if these numbers are bigger. I mean the lines, you know. Nope. No. Okay, let's try this one. Does this have it? Yeah, I don't read a ruler. I don't do that. I know you guys are gonna laugh. You have to fold it right though. Could you see what I'm doing? So I tore a piece of paper the length of the width of this. And this, you know, if I was doing brain surgery, this would, you know, be really important, but it's just not. And all my friends who can read a ruler are going, Carol, it's 1 7/8 or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's the center. Now I need the center of that. So if this is the center, we're going to say those are part way, but then I want to go down. You see what I'm doing? I'm just cutting it into thirds basically. I need to make sure it's there. Now, I do want it down. That might be too close. I think it is. I believe that that's the center, but I'm going to give myself, I want it a little closer to the edge. So we're going to go right there. Which is, if I want it to be straight, I better mark this. However you want to do it. If you want to read the ruler, read the ruler. What I did was, this is half, and then half of this, but I'm changing my mind and moving it over because I want more space here. I don't really care what the numbers are. What I care about is it balanced? That's what I really care about. So here's 1, and there's 2, and I'm going to draw a line down the center. So I'm not stressed about that. So I don't know how many stitches I want. I don't think I want that many. Nobody uses pencils anymore. So when you get a pencil, it doesn't really, the erasers are always hard and cracked. How many stitches do we want? I usually do 3. Okay, so first of all, I think our first stitch has to come down some. So we're going to go, this is not a tutorial, guys. This is just me figuring out where I want my holes. I like that. It'll be about right there. Okay, I'm not going to do these. There's not that much. These are small signatures, really. I mean, so this is, we're going to say it's 8 3/4, so 4, and that should be center. Whatever that dot is, we're going to call that center. Okay, and we want about that far. I mean, I could measure it, but gosh, it's just not that important. So I want my holes right here. And then I do want holes in the middle because I'm going to put those file folders. I know this probably isn't going to make any sense to anybody but me. And for those of you who sew, it's just going to be a nightmare watching me. I completely understand that. It drives my husband crazy when he sees how I figure out things. But I can't read a ruler. I've tried. He's showed me. I know this is the half mark. I know that's the quarter mark. I know that's the 3/4 mark. So, whatever. Beyond that, no idea. Okay. And as long as I can figure out stuff like this, he showed me again last week. He just showed me the whole thing. And then he told me, don't feel bad. He's worked on construction sites with guys who have never learned how to read a ruler. So if they can build houses and wire them everything, I don't feel near so bad. I should probably learn it. Somebody should do a video. If you know how to read a ruler, you should totally totally do a video. Sorry, shook the big camera. But you should totally do a video. That would be a great video for those of us who have never learned it. All right. Just getting serious. I gotta clean this out. I've got way too much stuff in here that I don't use. I do needle felting, and I have a pad of foam that I'm going to bring up here. I keep forgetting to bring it up because I think that a foam pad would be better than a book to punch with. Look at those holes, all lined up. Didn't even need to draw a line in the middle because they're just perfect. They're just right for me. But you get the idea. I mean, if you want to measure, there's nothing wrong with that. You probably should. But I want to show the process of how I do this. Just as, you know, one of hundreds. There's a lot of people out there that are doing great videos, start to finish journals. I just want to make sure that these holes are big enough. If you guys weren't here, I'd probably use my little hammer, but it's way noisy. So I won't. And I just remembered I was going to switch my needle out on before I bound anything else. Last time I noticed I'm really using the wrong needle. It's way sharp. It just doesn't need to be that sharp. And I have other needles. I have another one here, but I don't think it'll work either. No, it won't. Okay. Let's look at this signature. What am I holding the needle for? I don't need that. I don't know if I want to punch a hole in this yet because I want to put like these, and there's a couple other pieces of paper I might want to put in here. Yeah, I don't think I can. I want to put some circles in here. There's work to be done still, so I don't think I'm going to punch those holes just yet. Not yet. For instance, I want to use my big 2-inch punch if I can. Sometimes it works and sometimes I just want to throw it out. Let's see, I was going to use thought about using this in the center. Let's poach some of it and see what happens. Oh, this is the wrong patch. What am I doing? Come here, you. Where'd it go? Maybe I did get mad and throw it out. I may have. Huh. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Here it is. Oh, it's got paper stuck in it. Oh, this thing. It's okay. It's not great. It could have been better. It's all right. I normally put all the signatures in and then decorate the journal. But a lot of people don't do that, and I've done it the other way. And it didn't feel natural to me, but This is not great for your scissors. Oh, shoot. Oh, I just hate that thing. That is just not right. So I guess let's do it the hard way. Or the easy way compared to what our choices are. So much easier. All right. Should we use a little glue stick? Live on the edge a little bit and see if it works. Yeah, I like that. I don't have a lot to go between the pages, but there were these, and then I did want to make one of those pages that you lay it all in here and then you fold the corners. You know what I'm talking about? I wanted to make one of those. Now I don't feel like I need two of those. So maybe we will put it in here. These signatures are basically alike. Do I want to glue that down? I sure could, couldn't I? I think I will glue just, you know, just a wee little bit. Yeah. I did spray that with some tea, some lavender scented tea. And I do want these signatures to basically kind of mirror each other, but be more, each signature is unique, but it basically has the same thing. I forgot this, dang it. I like that. It was rough getting it there, but I like it. Okay. I normally like to have a little char in there too, so when I poke a hole there. Okay, so those are done. What else did I want? I wanted to put a big sheet, probably not there, probably like, this looks like it's side up down. Let's just look here a minute. Okay, so that's the top. Is that the top on every one of those pages? It is, okay. So this is the top. I need something to make sure I remember. Let's make sure this is the top. Yeah, it is. Okay. I just need just a little something, something. Just a little something, something. No, okay, this will work fine. What else before I put the binding in do I want to do? I wanted to put in that this is from my magazine. It's actually from Costco. But I was thinking of trying to use it in a page. I would definitely have to cover that up. I think that's too big of a hassle. What else do I have? I have this. This would be really pretty. See, it gives it a lot of bulk. I want to cut that off. Those will make great corners. And we don't want it on this page, but just as a, just see about if I like it. And I do. I might collage a little bit over it or something, but I do like it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So I probably won't get that sewn in today on camera because I still have sewing to do. I forgot about that. I'm just in a hurry. I wanted to get them bound in. But the truth is I have too much work to do. I want to sew around some of the edges like I wanted to sew around this. So, and I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll spare you guys. I like it on that, but it's too close to the center of the signature. So let's do it this way. So I need to glue down the center. Okay, that'll work great. I was going to crease it, but I think I'll just wait till I get it on here. Because it's a little bit bigger than the page. I want it up a little bit because I like having it an edge. And then it's a little too big. So let's do that. Okay, this has got to dry because it will really mess up everything around it if it isn't dry. And it will crease just fine. And when it's creased, I'll fold it the other way and I'll ink that edge right there. Okay, so now we have that for this signature. Let's set that over here. Let's pull this one out. And what do I want to use for it? I really am just dying to use this in something, but I can't figure out what. See, if I use it for that, it will chop his ears off. If I do it this way, he'll be cut right in the middle. Right here. If I do it down here, you'll just see that won't work. I want to use it so bad, but it's not going to work, Carol. It's just not going to work. I'm going to grab one of these other ones over here. Try to have an open mind. This is a gorgeous paper pad. I love it. That's beautiful. It would work great. Okay, that'll be one choice. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. I don't care for the pictures of dead people. I'm going to do this one. I don't know why, but especially dead children. It doesn't make me happy. Okay, we're going to have to do some trimming up because these are 12s and my book isn't, so how big? I do like covering up these whites. Ish. If somebody tells me that I have to have these measurements exactly right, I'm just going to quit doing this. I just can't. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. Okay. Oh, I gotta make it square first, don't I? So what do I want to keep? I think I want to see this. So we want it about 9 inches, right? Let's go just slightly under, right? 9, oh no, I got it over. Just, I don't know, 1 tick, 1/16. Oh, I cut the wrong end off. Oh, shoot. Okay. I knew I was gonna do that too. Okay, so this does fit, but we need to find the center. That top that I cut off that I like, that I thought I was going to save, will make a great tuck. Sometimes it goes like this in the craft room for me. I know it does for other people too, where it's just clunky and it takes a while to kind of get in your groove, and you know, I'm having one of those days. And I will just cut that off. That'll be a cool corner. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a great page. Let's put a crease in there. This is really heavy paper. Oh, we got lots going on today. Do you ever just sneak into your craft area when you really have so much other stuff you really should be doing, but that's what I did. Spring has hit Idaho. I don't know why one day's different than another, but sometimes we just wake up and go, gotta get this done, gotta get that done, gotta get this done. It was always that way in the farm. Boy, the spring was just, the pressure was on. The farrier came, The shearer came to do the sheep, and that was at least a 2-day process. Moving all the sheep without the proper panels. Oh, it was fun. In a weird, sick, twisted sort of way. We would park cars. The sheep were all in one pasture. And between them and the barn, where the sheep shearer needed to be, was a driveway where if they got in there, they could just leave. And there was an old house that we used for storage. It was the original house on the farm. Tiny little cabin-y kind of thing in disrepair. And there was a front door and a back door. If you went out the back door, you could get to the sheep. And if you came out the front door, you would get to the shearing barn. But there was a driveway in between. We had to get them from there to here, from here through the house and into the barn over here. But they wanted to go that way. So oh, just thinking of it cracks me up. Yeah. So we would use the dogs and park trucks and lean fences over and 50-gallon barrels and whatever we could think of to obstruct the way down the road, down the lane. We don't have that anymore. And I'm grateful I couldn't do it now. Okay, I like that. I don't know if I'll put glue right here or not. We'll see what this took. Probably not, I'm thinking. Yeah, so that was one thing I wanted to do. Glad I remembered that and didn't get me. I was in a hurry to show you guys how you could make this little spine thing, and I'm really glad that I caught myself and remembered, no, not yet, not yet. Do I want an envelope? Do I want to put this as a tuck all the way through, you know? I really don't want a lot of bulk. I want her to put things in it. I want her to be able to put seeds and pressed flowers and notes, receipts. Oh, that's just great. And I'll decorate up here. Yeah. So each of these signatures is 10 pages. And I decided I didn't want them all torn. So just this inside, and then I believe the outside one is torn. Yeah. I just love those. Okay, this is looking good, guys. So I'm showing you the mess of it. I mean, this is really kind of how I do it. I mean, it's not, I don't know. I don't have a way that I do it every single time. I do it however I need to fit what I want to put in it. I really wanted to stamp some more, and I want to sew the edges. And what else? How much time do we have? We're at about a half an hour, so maybe this is a good place to stop. Let these dry, and I will sew around the edges. I know this video is clunky, but you know what? That's sometimes what happens in the craft room, right? I mean, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. I may, since I already did these doilies. Oh, and they smell wonderful. I might go ahead and put a center in them and put them somewhere. We'll see. Okay, guys, I'm going to call this a video and sew some stuff, decide for sure what I want in here. And then I will come back. So, I hope you guys are enjoying spring. All right, let's take care of each other, guys. Bye.